What's up? Welcome back, everyone. I hope everyone has enjoyed their holiday, their time with their family. Thank you guys for joining me back. I know it's been a minute. It's been so much going on, y'all. I've been traveling, had a chance to go to Mexico on an amazing vacation and really got my peace of mind back together. I'm feeling refreshed, ready for the new year. And I'm very, very grateful for this platform. I really am hoping it grows tremendously in the new year. I'm thinking about switching some things up, maybe changing the title of this podcast, you guys. So don't be alarmed if you see a title change coming, just because I think I kind of want a more open platform where we can talk about all types of things underneath this spiritual umbrella, not just tarot related. But, for now, this is Beyond Tarot. And I did want to talk about something that keeps coming up in most of, readings when you are looking at these soulmate readings, or sometimes you'll see a twin flame reading. I wanted to get into what are the differences between these titles for romantic partnerships, relationships. All right. We have twin flames, we have karmics, we have soulmates, and then we have life partners, right? There's so many terms, and it can be really confusing, especially when you're like, I don't know what the heck it's called. I just know I have feelings and it's driving me crazy, right? Shit. We don't know what the title is. But I know that I started to hear about twin flames. Let's see, when did this start to really take off? I feel like about 4 or 5 years ago, around the same time I started to get into tarot, I learned about twin flames. And at that point in time, I felt like I was in after like really learning about the differences. I think I had a false twin flame at that time, and in reality they were just like a karmic. Um but I know, I just disclaimer, y'all, I am no expert at this. I'm just like you guys. I'm just a lover of this type of interesting information. I love everything mystic and, otherworldly. So talking about twin flames and karmics and past lives and stuff like that is super interesting. Everyone has their own 2 cents, but I feel like nobody knows everything, okay? The divine has everything so beautifully planned out for us, and it's like intricate, how everything is connected. I feel like as mere humans, we don't know the answers to everything, okay? So just take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. All right, but let's get into it. Let's see, let's start with karmic relationships. Okay, we've heard it time and time again. Especially if you listen to a lot of tarot readings, you'll hear tarot readers literally say, this person is your karmic. This is a karmic situation, a karmic relationship. Okay. So, what is karmic? What does karmic mean? When we think of karmic, we're thinking about a cause and an effect, basically. Karmic is, you put something out and it's going to come back to you. So, when you think about a karmic relationship, you think about something that has to play out, some sort of cycle. All right. There's a karmic debt that has to be paid out here. So this could be a bond, most likely between two people that, although it's really passionate, usually it's pretty unhealthy. All right. This could be a very, very strong, passionate type of relationship that you feel with another person, very intense, but this could really get you out of your element. Karmic relationships could be the type of relationships where it's like you lose yourself. You don't even know yourself. Okay. You're taking on the personality traits of another person. And even though you know they're not good for you, it's like you can't get enough. It's almost like an unhealthy attachment. All right. And this is just an experience sometimes you have to go through. Usually after like a karmic separation, there's a huge learning lesson there in the whole, situation. There was a reason why you had to go through this with this person. It's in order for you to make um I feel like to point out patterns about yourself, but also to play out those unhealthy patterns that you inevitably have to go through to get to those different phases of healthy relationships in your life. Okay. So, for instance, if you had to go through a really, really abusive, horrible relationship and then break up with that person to learn the definition of self respect. So now, because you went through that horrific karmic relationship, you will never allow anyone to disrespect you on that level. All right. The lesson was learned, so you had the opportunity to identify it and possibly, hopefully, break that pattern. Okay. So it's like when you break up with a karmic, that separation could feel like agony, but usually, ultimately, you're going to feel better afterwards because it's like you paid that karmic debt. So now it's like you've done the inner work. Now you have good coming to you in your relationship. All right. That's how I categorize karmics and karmic relationships and karmic cycles. All right. So moving on to the next most likely partnership, I guess, would be like a life partner. All right. So a life partner is a person who you usually choose. All right. This is your personal choice of who you want to spend your time with in the 3D here on Earth. Okay. In this time. Usually, this is a person that really makes a lot of sense logically, like how you guys interact day to day. Maybe this person is very beneficial to you. They fit your life really well. Um, Partnerships, life partners is definitely a person that I feel like is based more so on like a friendship. It's almost like a family member, a friend, but in a romantic way, not to sound creepy. But I feel like life partners have such a solid foundation when it comes to them, and they're really not talked about enough in the tarot community, especially. I feel most people focus on the karmics, the twin flames, the soulmates. But when you think about it, your life partner is usually the solid option that never really flees. They never abandon you. They never walk out on you usually. This is a person who probably was your friend, and maybe you even overlooked this person because you didn't have that typical attraction for them. Maybe you were lusting after a karmic or something. But in all actuality, this life partner that was right in front of your eyes, this was the person who was best suited for your life. Okay. And usually, this life partner, maybe they're considered boring. Maybe it's like a non drama filled relationship. It's healthy. A lot of people don't know how to treat relationships like that. Okay. It's like, oh my God, is it supposed to be this simple? Is it supposed to be this easy? Is there not supposed to be any drama? Yes, it's called a healthy relationship, people. All right. I think a lot of times with the life partners, people feel like they want that spark. They want that up and down feeling. They want to feel those intense highs and lows like they did with the karmics, okay, and the soulmates and the twin flames. But a life partner to me, y'all, that's my most desirable option, honestly. I want something that's good in the here, the now, the 3D. I feel like life is really hard to deal with. So if you're blessed with a solid life partner that can be really stable in your life, help you go through the ups and downs of life like a friend, and then also be that romantic interest for you, that's a true blessing in this lifetime. So I really like when readers focus on life partnerships. I think they're really overlooked, but very, very beneficial. I think we all should be striving more so for a life partner. All right, let's get to soulmates. I'll leave twin flames for the last segment because they're the most